I'm ready.
Okay, hello, Jill, and welcome to your, I guess,
Post
eviction.
eviction.
I was gonna say post season, but you're in a buyback, obviously, which you now know. So, I guess we'll just talk. Welcome to your DR.
I'm salty as hell.
Why and at who?
Specifically, since these don't come out until the end of the season, Olivia. Surprisingly,
Interesting. How come?
she a snake. She
Ooh,
a
why?
snake in the grass under my boots.
Oh shit. Why? Why? Spill the
So
tea.
that is tea, isn't it? That's the way to present tea.
Yeah.
She basically so I was having a conversation with her a few days ago about how when Timmy won HOH, I thought he was going to put me up. And I said, I was like, I just feel like he probably thought I was being bitchy during lip sync, you know? And when he said on eviction call, someone is spreading false rumors, I don't call people bitches or bitchy. I was like, that's not what I said. And
Interesting.
so I was like, that just seems a little too like to not be about me, especially when that's actually not what I said at all. And I said I feel like, I was acting kind of bitchy and he probably thought that as well. So I called myself a bitch, and she, I guess, this is just how it seems to me. I don't know, obviously, but there's a mosquito. It seems to me like she took that opportunity of me saying that to tell him that I said he was going around like calling me a bitch and like told me that I was a bitch and like all this shit that I did not say. And then also she told me a few times today that her and Brian were campaigning for me, and they were not. Or they were, and then they just changed their minds at the last minute, but I feel like that's not what happened and that she's a snake. But that's not personal. That's just her doing her damn thing, I guess.
Yeah. Game
And
is game. So who do you think is responsible for your eviction, I guess?
me.
Okay.
I well, I I I would probably say I was told that Chips was a very influential vote, and tried to like hold a conversation with him, and he just kind of like stopped responding to me, and I was like, okay, cool, like whatever. Chips is gonna vote me out, and which means that everybody else that's on his squad, whoever the hell that is gonna vote me out. I just didn't expect it to be everybody, because because Seb told me that Brian straight up told him that he was voting him out. So,
Interesting.
so I think that Olivia and Brian and not Disney Timmy are in a thing. I know that that Disney Timmy and Gizmo are in a thing. And
Do you know?
Olivia and
Sorry.
Brian are obviously in a thing because they were campaigning for me.
Smells like bitch in here.
It was like bitch in here. And apparently it's me.
Apparently, smells like bitchy in here to me.
Smells like bitchy in here to me. Jill pulled up.
um, how do you feel? Do you have any clues as to the veto cancellation now? Do you have any new theories, any new ideas on that?
Honestly, no. What
Um,
do you mean? Oh.
No, I was saying because when you said honestly no, I was thinking of a new question because I figured you didn't have much.
Oh,
to say.
I thought you went. Oh, I was
No,
like,
I said
I was like, what's the problem with my answer, Madison?
I said everything, Jill.
Hey.
Um.
I tried my best. Okay.
Well, how do you feel about there being a buyback? How do you think? How do you feel about it? I mean, obviously, like, hopefully you'll be chilled out moving by the time a buyback takes place. So maybe if you can pull that off, do you feel like you'll have a better shot if you do get back in the game?
I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I think it depends on who's still in the game whenever you decide to do buyback. Honestly.
Who else would you like to see in the buyback competition with you? Who else would you like to see voted out?
Can only one person be bought back?
That's undetermined.
Oh, shit. Well, I don't know. I think just people I would like to see get voted out are Timmy and Alex.
Okay. And then who are I guess this is kind of a reverse on my usual regular DR question, but who are the two people that you really don't want to see get voted out before you would potentially have the chance to get put back in the game?
Deb for sure. And honestly, probably Lily, because like even though she voted me out, we did have like good conversation today. And hopefully I could like be able to continue whatever could have been brewing there.
Cute.
Thank you. I think that was cute.
What else? Got anything else to talk about?
No, I really just wanted to spill the tea.
We love to drink it.
I was thinking, didn't hear thinking, and then I got so heated.
I have a question. Do you think Olivia is intentionally doing that? Did that intentionally, or you think it was just misconstrued by someone along the way?
I mean, it easily could have been. She might have been campaigning for me, like to Timmy, and been like I guess she just like thinks that like she said that like you thought she was a bitch and might have been like trying to help but didn't help, and I know that that's a possibility, but I just think it's a little it's less likely because she also voted against me, and she might have just done that to please the house and not be the single vote for me or however many votes for me. But I know for a fact that her and other people told me they were voting for me that didn't. So I don't think that I think that she's playing a game with others. If that makes sense.
It does.
Thank you. I'm glad it does.
Mm-hmm.
Got any more questions for me, Brian?
No. I have so much more to spill if the game was over, but unfortunately, you're in the buyback.
God.
So.
Literally, I literally regret doing a buyback at all. To be honest, I wish that Jill and I could just like spill all the tea now.
I'll walk. I will walk.
No! You have to win!
I can walk one day. Good luck for us. Don't do it for us. Don't do it to us.
No,
Okay. I will stay for y'all and y'all two only.
You have to fight your hardest, sis. You have to win.
I want to know the tea so goddamn bad.
That's the best part of the postseason reunion call, and when everybody just talks about the entire game. That was something you didn't get out of 24/7 because there was no end to that game. Yeah. But normally there's a big old reunion chat with the whole cast, so everyone can discuss.
We should just start
consider Jill the winner.
Cast.
Yeah, Jill won 24/7. Changed my mind.
Yeah, Jill did win 24/7. Changed my mind. That walk was a win. That walk was a win for all of us except for Sam.
We walked so you can run, where you can win.
What's his face? What's the dude that won's name? Ben?
Ben.
Oh, Ben.
It's always Ben. Ben always
It's
does it
always
to us.
the damn Bens.
Fuck Ben's.
Fuck Bens. Whoa.
What?
Did you have a fun time in your short experience in this game, though?
I mean, yeah, I did. I mean, I was being honest in everything I said. Like, I that I would have been less distracted and able to like spend more time actually talking to people actively instead of texting someone and then responding again like 2 hours later, and then again like 2 hours later. You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully, if you make it back in the game, you'll have that time and energy to expend on the game.
Ain't that the tea?
Are you home, by the way?
I am. I'm with Logan. We're at Norman.
Cute.
What's
Yeah.
Norman? Is that like a restaurant?
It's the road name of the house that we're moving into.
Interesting. I thought it was like an old man's.
No, it's
Norman
just
sounds like an old man.
It's called Norman for now until we move.
And then it's home.
And then it's home. But speaking of, I'm gonna go in Norman and pee because I had to pee so bad, and then I decided I had to call, and now it's been almost 13
It's
minutes.
been 12 minutes.
It's been 12 minutes.
Menlo,
Okay, well, I will go ahead and stop the recording. Thank you, Jill.